Hi everyone, if you are a Power BI beginner, today we will be touching basics of the calculate function inside the Power BI environment. We will talk about syntax of the calculate function and I will be showing you the examples of how it works. Also, I will be creating some simple Excel examples and then I will be showing how these scenarios are emulated in Power BI. So stay tuned, like, share and subscribe to our channel. First of all, let's start with syntax of the calculate function. Basically, it consists of two parts. First part is the expression, what we're going to calculate. I highlighted it with blue color. This can be a sum of something, average of something, amount of distinct values of something, or anything else. First part of the calculate function may be a measure or a combination of measures, or a function. The second part of the calculate function is a filter. This can be one filter or a combination of filters separated by the commas. Filters are highlighted with red. In this case, we are adding just one filter, saying that we want to calculate the sales only for the California state. Another case shows us that we want to calculate the sales, but in this particular case, we want to apply two filters. We want the sales totals for the California, plus inside the state of California, I want specifically sales for the consumer segment. So this is the sales measure, what we are calculating. This is the filter number 1 that filters state column of the raw data. And here is filter number 2 that filters segment column of the raw data. Now let's move to the Power BI and I will show you how this calculate function works and thinks. Here we have a very simple raw data table with just 19 rows of data. And here I have the same raw data in Excel that will be showing you how Power BI thinks and how calculate function works. First of all, let's create the measure for the total sales. That will be the sum of the sales column. Let's create a card and put this measure on it. This measure equals to this column in our Excel file. The values are highlighted with orange. No filters are applied. Now let's use calculate function with one filter for the total sales for the state of California. I will call it filter 1. We are starting with calculate function. Opening the brackets. First step, we are placing the total sales measure. What we're going to calculate, comma, and now we are proceeding to the filter that we would like to apply. So we want column state be equal to California, closing brackets. Now let's create a new card and place filter 1 measure there. If we go back to our Excel file, we will see that this number equals to these column totals. I highlighted with red all California rows in our raw data table. Totals equals to these card totals. These are California sales. Now I will add the second filter. I will calculate sales totals for the California for the consumer segment. To do that, I will create a new measure, filter 2, starting with calculate function, adding a totals measure that we are calculating, adding filter 1 for the state of the California, comma, And now I'm adding filter 2 for the segment that will be equal to consumer. Closing brackets. Let's add the card and put this measure on it. So the value that we see here will be the same as the value inside our Excel table. Here in Excel, we can see that both filters are applied. These are the lines with filter 1 and filter 2 intersections. So now you know how Calculate function thinks and works in Power BI. These are the basics. We will continue to describe Calculate and many other functions in our future video tutorials. So stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The link to download this dataset you will be able to find in the description of this video. If you are a business owner, in this set of tutorials, I'm showing how you can organize your weekly or monthly financial or non-financial reports without using Microsoft Excel, pivot tables, and writing formulas. This will significantly save your time. Plus, you will avoid mistakes while building reports. As a raw data source, we're using simple Excel file. So we are running the report for the current week or current month. This can be 10,000 lines or 100,000 lines long report. In our tutorial, all data is imaginary. Every week or every month, we will be adding a new portion of lines in the report. And then we will be going to Power BI, clicking refresh, and a new week or a new month of data will be automatically added to our dashboard. If this information is valuable for you, please hit that subscribe button. Share this video with your friends who have their own business. All tutorial links are placed down below in the description of this video. See you in next tutorials and follow us for more.